What's up there, guys? My name is Chewy, and today I'm joined by Gooch. Gucci is in the house. It's going to be me and Gucci casting for the first time together. We are going to be casting the EGL10 online tournament for Xbox 360. Today we're in the losers bracket round 8, so quite far through the round 8, quite far through the losers bracket even. And we've got KillerFish going up against MadMen here. How are you all doing? We've currently got about 76 people in the chat. Let's see if we can hit triple figures as soon as possible. But Gucci, how you doing, man? We just played some league play and failed epically, so hopefully we can cast a bit better than play today.
Oh, well, I certainly hope we have a lot more exciting gameplay on our screens for the stream viewers. I'd just like to point out early on here, guys, Chewy did drop a James Bond Search and Destroy 007 he was at one point. But no, anyway, as Chewy said, we have got KillerFish taken on against MadMen. This is the loser bracket round number 8, so it's going to be Gun Elite, Kivy, Mike, and Rox taking on against Hawkey and Sanitize, Mafro and Kipsy, I believe.
That's it. Yeah, that's going to be it. And we've got a best of 5 coming up, guys. So quite a short series, but hopefully we won't get a shutout. Everybody who's heard me casting before knows that I absolutely hate shutouts more than anything. And we're going to be playing a raid hardpoint as our first game. Typical kind of map that you see at the start of series. Now, before we want to start, I'm just going to explain to you guys what these guys are playing for, because I'm sure there may be some of you out there who haven't tuned in before. So there's 128 teams, I think, which was the maximum sign up. And if you actually win this tournament, you're going to win yourself £500, 4 EGL10 Black Ops 2 Xbox player passes. Second place is going to receive £300 and 4 TurtleBeach X12 headsets. And then third place is going to bag themselves £50 each for each player. So that's £200 overall and 4 TurtleBeach gaming backpacks. So not bad at all for a quick online tournament, really, Gucci.
No, exactly. Something to make it worth your while. I mean, especially if you come first, you've got yourself entry to EGL10, which is, of course, on the weekend in August. It is the 12th, is it, I believe?
Yeah, 10th and 11th, I believe it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, my apologies. I returned home on the 12th.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I did just actually get confirmed. If you guys have followed me on Twitter and a couple of other people, they've also tweeted out as well. I have been confirmed to finally go to EGL, my first ever event. So I'm really looking forward to casting with the likes of Gucci, and we've got others hopefully coming as well. Still needs to all be confirmed, but we'll keep you up to date on that. But Gucci, I'm ready to go, man. Let's see if we can cast better than play.
Hey, don't go saying nothing about my gameplay, mate. That's all you.
All right, okay. Yeah, I won't put you on blast. That's all good. That's all good. But yeah, we can get this game going as soon as possible. There we go. Clock counting down. Raid Hardpoint is going to be the first game. Now, you were saying that you were looking on the KillerFish website earlier on and saying that they've got some really interesting information on there. So I'd love to jump on board with them first. But who do you want to see? Who do you want to jump on board with?
I think we should go on board with Gun Elite first of all. Kick off on board with him, who is actually the most achieved German-speaking player, as far as I'm aware, on Black Ops 2 anyway. So let's get on board with him. That's going to be Gun Elite. Let's see how he's playing early on. He is rocking that MSMC. He's got the tac mask, lightweight, no flak jacket, you do notice there. So he's just going to be very much run and gun kind of guy.
I've also noticed that he's actually running a combat knife as well. So let's see if he can get any cheeky kills with that. That would be quite interesting. I think I'd react quite well to that, as he does pick up the first 200 points. Jumping in the hard point now, sees somebody right in front of him. Unfortunately, does get taken out there. And we do see he's still keeping that spawn now at the start now. They've got to really push through here. This is one thing that I always pick up on this first raid hardpoint. When you're spawning down in that bottom garage area, you've really got to be aggressive and try and push through. Otherwise, you're really going to be in a spot of bother. And there we go. We do see Gun Elite spawning up here towards this top laundry section.
Yeah, was that a combat knife I saw there?
Yeah, it was, I think.
Interesting method there, but he does manage to get that nice little jump shot. So combined with his teammates, that's a nice forward down there, and that does mean they are going to be able to control this hard point now. And as you said, he needs to push on just a little bit, get on that head glitch, do a little bit more defensive work, because he does manage to take down Macro and goes for a second as well. Does manage to take down Hawkey. So 2 defense to his name there right off the bat, and he has got himself the Hellstorm missile. Of course, he will probably save that for a very much more open hard point, probably the basketball courts, or indeed back on that raid hardpoint if it goes that far. But now they're just setting up for the next hardpoint, and he does get the early cap on there. So KillerFish looking strong straight off the bat here. Yeah,
for sure, as we do see them take the lead now. Score currently 25 and rising to 23 with 8 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock, as we see Hawkey there breaking into the hardpoint. Let's jump on board with the MadMen team. We haven't seen them too much so far. He did just spawn out, unfortunately. Team's not in control of the hardpoint, but I want to see what he's going to be doing. Rocking this MSMC with that new Aqua camo, obviously only being released yesterday. There were some issues with Xbox Live, as we see Kivy picking up a two-piece there. Great plays by him. Unfortunately, he does get taken out himself, but as I kind of predicted, a really even start towards this first hardpoint game.
Yeah, I mean, Raid is always one of those where straight off the bat you are going to see not too much early domination, especially when the teams are so evenly matched. I mean, 36 and 26, only 10 seconds separating these two teams. I'm still on board with Hawkey now because he's just trying to push down this left-hand side and have a quick look, just pick up a nice little two-piece now and went to set up for that next hardpoint. Of course, a nice early rotation is needed, especially when it's the other side of the map. But he did get shut down, and now he's just going to retreat back and try and set up now. His teammates are already in there.
Yeah, I was really surprised he actually spawned towards that laundry section because the rest of his team looked pretty much set up towards this bottom garage hardpoint. There was somebody in that top water house and two people around the hardpoint anyway, so I was quite surprised at that, but he's managed to push him well here. Let's jump on board with somebody new. Let's give Insanitize some love because we haven't really seen him too far, and he's going to come into a gunfight. That's somebody right on his left, and it looks like they're going to be popping around any second. That's actually Rox who's going to be pushing in hardpoint. Currently contested. He does get taken out from behind though. Great push here from the KillerFish lineup, and they've got all three in the hardpoint. Still contested though. That was a really nice push, I thought.
Yeah, KillerFish managed to flip that over so well there. Let's get on board with Kivy, currently inside this hardpoint, just doing the defensive work with BM8, making sure that he's got this trophy system down, and he's blown up that van already. Comes head on head there. That was with Hawkey. You mentioned to take him down, just patrolling around this gym area, make sure that nobody can penetrate through that left-hand side, and he has earned himself the lightning strike and the Hellstorm missile there for his efforts.
And this could be the changing thing in this hardpoint game. Streaks obviously only coming into playing competitive Call of Duty since Black Ops 2, so quite a recent thing in terms of Call of Duty esports, but it's great to see it involved. It changes a lot of games, definitely, and I'm just going to stay on board with Kivy here, see if he can rotate towards the next hardpoint, see because he can do it. He picks up a nice one bomb there on Insanitize, starting to rotate towards his pool side now, and it looks like he's going to be calling in his streaks, making sure that his team's all set up on the next hardpoint. Now, I think the timing of your streaks is such an important thing nowadays because, you know, some people can be really hasty calling in their streaks when their team's nowhere near the hill or anything, and then people are still going to spawn in, you know, just slightly off the hill. But look, stealth chopper. Wow.
That was so nice, good work from Kivy. He took his time making his way over down this right-hand side. Made sure that he'd managed to pick one off in the back. Oh, Kivy is on a little tear here. Hard aiming over on that right-hand side. Finally getting shut down by Insanitize. Gunelite managed to clean that up. So Kivy now, if we just bring up the scoreboard, currently rocking 17-8 with 8 defense. So very great start from him. I mean, 105-56. This KillerFish lineup really are starting to break away in the middle stages of this hardpoint here on Raid. Of course, this is only the first map of the best of 5 series. This is loser bracket round number 8. KillerFish only got put down into the loser bracket here yesterday, live on stream, losing 3-1 to TCM.
Yep, they got put down here, yeah, as you say, yesterday. But MadMen, I think, when I was looking at the brackets earlier, they've been here since round 4 of the losers bracket. So they've been here for quite a while. Great progression from them, as we see Gunelite managing to pick up a 2-piece. And Mike, I think that was, is actually, yeah, he's picked up full streaks as well. He's been very quiet. We haven't jumped on board with him so far. So let's see what he's going to be doing as he's rocking that war machine, bringing it out. And another thing that I want to pick up is that I've only seen one person, which I believe it is Mike, actually running Black Jacket, as we do see Kipsy unfortunately disconnecting due to transmission area. I'm not sure if he dashboarded or if something went wrong with his internet connection. Hopefully we can keep going as soon as possible, but obviously with that in mind, it's now a 3v4 situation for KillerFish, not looking good for MadMen.
No, I'm not too sure what happened there, but of course with full streaks being on the team for at least 2 of the KillerFish lineup, that doesn't look good for them at all, and especially at 3v4 now as well. I mean, 150-61. You can pretty much say that's game over with full streaks, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I've not seen a comeback like that before, especially against a strong lineup like KillerFish here. As you said, they lost, I think it was 3-1 yesterday to TCM. I did have a look on their website, which you linked me to earlier and helped me a lot. But yeah, it was pretty sure that it was a close series of some sort. I need to watch it back fully myself and have a look. But yeah, I do think that they're going to take this first map, especially with this 4th player not actually being able to connect again. I think it was Kipsy who disconnected, and he hasn't actually been able to join back into the game so far, as we do see Mike starting to call in his streaks, knows that somebody's up here towards Laundry, and he's going to be able to take out Mafra. They're easy. Score currently 180-62, as we do see Kipsy managing to join back into the game now, but it's definitely too late.
Yeah, if we just get on board with Rox, we've not seen anything from him so far. Currently 16-12, no caps. He's just doing a little bit more of the defensive work in the middle map, going for more of the cut-offs, I believe, from the style of play that he's actually running from when I've been looking at his arrow on that mini-map down that right-hand side. If we just get on board with Rox, he's just going to patrol in this top launcher, try and provide some support and cover to his teammate. That's going to be Mike inside that hard point. Heavy shots fired onto that player. Mike manages to clean that up. That was Kipsy, and he's dropped down. They have broke that 200-point barrier now, so just 200 to 68. So It is still possible, but I can't see it happening from MadMen, I'll be honest.
No, not at all, as we do see Mike picking up another Hellstorm missile. That's at least his second one of the game, starting to move in towards this kitchen hardpoint with his Scorpion, taking it easily though. You know, he's not trying to rush anything. There we go, he does manage to pick up one key inside the hardpoint. Unfortunately does get taken out, and there we go. Mafro cleans everything up there, and they got control of the hardpoint. MadMen with 3 people in control, and now it's still out of their zone. But you know, this is the thing, and I was talking to Shane actually from the previous Epsilon roster about, you know, how you react when you're down in this situation with a score like this, when you're so far behind. And they say if they're sure that they're not going to win the hard point and they're really struggling with it, they always try and stop the other team getting 250 points. That's kind of like your next objective. But I've seen crazier things happen than a comeback from this, and you never know what's going to happen in Call of Duty. But yeah, I think KillerFish, with the way that they've been playing, as you say, with all the streaks that they've racked up, is definitely going to be difficult for any sort of comeback in this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we just saw Mike there get a nice little Hellstorm through the roof onto that old hard point, and his teammates are set up in this next hard point. Just going to have to do a little bit of work to clear that around, which he does with the help of his teammate. That was going to lead over on that left-hand side, and I think, to be honest, this is going to be a game over. I mean, 209 points to 99, that's 200 points, and with only 2 minutes 30 left on that clock, it's not going to be possible for them now.
Nope, as we do see Kipsy and Hawkeye in control of the hardpoint. No, it's going to be interesting. Wow, KillerFish again. They just push this hardpoint so well. That's the second time they've done this. Where we do see MadMen getting the first initial rotation towards that garage hardpoint, and then KillerFish just go absolutely massive and pushing there pretty much like it's easy, and then they're able to get like a lot of time on it. We've got 20 seconds left on that. It's currently contested. Mafro's trying to contest it. Let's jump on board with him as he does pick up a kill there on Gun Elite. Probably just missed that on stream, but he's going to manage to get the last 12 seconds on this hardpoint as everybody's starting to rotate. And if you have a look at that mini map in that bottom right hand corner, you do see 2 players set up towards that next hard point, one in kitchen also, and then I believe that is Mike, who's actually looking towards the zigzag area, and he's going to be rotating through the middle. Sees somebody here towards the pool steps, does managing to pick up Kipsy there, and yeah, they really dominated this. Like, I know that, you know, Kipsy did disconnect for a while, but even so, they've definitely been the ones to impress me so far.
Yeah, it was sort of a shame that we didn't get to see a full 4 versus 4 and let it happen the way that it was intended, I suppose. But this KillerFish lineup, of course, very, very well experienced on this Black Ops 2 game. I mean, they did place, what, 9th at Call of Duty World Championships. They placed 3rd, 4th at the EU qualifiers as well, which got them to the Call of Duty Championships. So they have played well so far on Black Ops 2. I'm very impressed with the way that they have actually done. They were sort of underestimated very early on in the game, but they've certainly proved their worth. I mean, it does just go to show what practice can do.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is the thing in Call of Duty. If you're able to, I mean, like, you know, you do see rosters like Impact where they just suddenly form, well, not out of nowhere, but you do see 4 team members come together like that and just absolutely dominate the game. But that's kind of once in a lifetime almost thing. KillerFish has obviously managed to put the hard work in here, and although they've dropped down to the losers bracket, I still think they've got a definite chance of coming right near the top of this tournament. As there we go, we do see the score currently 250 to 137, and they're going to be able to take a 1-0 lead here, and they are only 2 maps away from knocking MadMen completely out of the tournament. This is the first time I've casted a losers bracket round in this tournament, actually. And you've got to look at it that way. You know, there's more pressure on now, because when it's a double elimination tournament, if you lose that first game, you're all right, you've got a second chance. It's still not easy, but when you're in this losers bracket, just 3 simple bad maps and that's it, you're gone.
Yeah, exactly. KillerFish Mike there ending up on 37 kills for his team. That was very well played from him. I mean, Kivy as well, getting 15 defense. So great start from Killer.